Danny Staten here on the Danny Dan blog, and I'm back with a very, very, very disappointing morning. Yeah, Danny Dan's having a bad day. Danny Dan thought he was gonna whoop out his good stuff. He thought he was gonna whoop out the Flintstones from 1994, a really cool Flintstones comic book based on a movie version of the Flintstones with the Goodman character. This was going to be awesome. And just to add a bonus, it was going to be in 3D. They even threw in a really cool pair of 3D glasses. And I was thinking to myself, I can't wait to check out the Flintstones. So I took it out the bag. No kidding. This bag was totally sealed. This thing is like a 9.8, never been touched Flintstones comic book. I was so excited. I thought this is going to be awesome. People are going to love seeing the Flintstones. People are going to love 3D. And then I opened it up and saw this scribbly freaking mess and realized not only can I not tell you the story unless I'm wearing the 3D glasses, there's no way to really show you the 3D effect. Yabba dabba do. And do this comic book properly. So I'm going to have to pass. And that just really is a bummer because I was looking forward to doing the good stuff right there, boy. So I decided to go a different route. So out there, does anybody remember the old TV show, The Prisoner? Some really cool old English action. Well, I watched The Prisoner, and I'm still not sure I even understood it.
It had crossed my mind. It's a question of your resignation. We want information. Information. You won't get it. By hook or by crook, we will. You are number 6. I am not a number. I am a free man.
God, let me go ahead and get started. As you can tell, I'm doing everything humanly possible to get my ass a copyright claim today, right? So I'm taking a look at a 2018 reimagining. A reimagining of a classic series. A reimagining of The Prisoner. I always liked The Prisoner TV show, even though I will admit I found it a little hard to understand. What the bleep? What? And as I open the front cover, I'm in shock to see a horrible another face over my incredibly cool Prisoner memories. What is this? Based on the 1967 TV series, we have remade The Prisoner? What? Is that really a thing?
Where's
Where's the road out of here?
Oh, you crack me up, Six.
Take me to the nearest town if you have to.
Hey, man, I just do local destinations, okay?
Take a look outside, Six.
One of us.
Problem is in your mind.
I want out.
There is nothing to escape from.
No one lives here.
Six says that everything here is fake. Why would the world be like that?
Look, something's wrong here. Yes. You are wrong, Six.
Son of a beep! Well, it's going to be really hard to get through this comic book review without using a ton of profanity. This is hard. Anyway, we're going to take a look at The Prisoner 2018 from Titan Comics. And here's all the people we could write letters to complaining about this crap. And since we're starting with issue number 4, you might want to read through this real quick on pause to keep up with how people's been mind-fracked. And number 6 is doing his thing, trying to escape, but got caught, and now he's in trouble, and blah, 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 shiny, glossy 2018 pages that I'm really hating. God, I wanted to do the Flintstones so bad. I was in the mood for something cool and funny and relaxing, and instead I'm getting crazy chick with a gun holding the prisoner at gunpoint, making him a prisoner. And that didn't last long as she got electrocuted by her talking chair and wound up on the floor crying and going, I wished I had not did that to you, Mr. Prisoner Man. Number 6, your employment is terminated effectively. Now you're going to die. Number 1, solutions. Prisoner may be in trouble. He decides to break a quick exit on out the building. And then he runs into them Malcolm McDowell and his cohort from A Clockwork Orange. And if I remember, this probably ain't going to go well. But what was I thinking? That was 50 years ago, and them guys are pretty old now, and the prisoner knocks them out with ease because both of them were in their 90s. Prisoner escapes to the surface where there's a giant radar thingy ball, giant golf ball looking radar thing on. Why do they even need that for? It looks like Epcot Center. And outside is a selection of cars, all conveniently with the keys in them. Which one would you have picked? Of course, he picks the one that looks like it's got a face. So info panels that shine, gloss, and make me ill. Brought to you by the Daily Damn Blog. I'm not hating the art in this comic book. The art in this comic book is average, but does look okay for a Titan comic book. I haven't got a lot of Titan comic books, but the couple I've seen have all been crappy, so this is above average, even though I hate the way they made that shiny, glossy prisoner look in this comic book. Anyway, apparently, a blink of an eye, and he's found himself back in the city again. What, did he time travel? Did we miss something? He's driving through the field. He escaped being a prisoner, and now he finds himself in the city. I hate stuff like that. I really do. So in the city, he tracks down number 1 solutions. He goes straight to the boss's office, throws the gun on the boss, say, you are number 1 and I need answers. No, boss number 1 is like, you are number 2 and you may get some answers, but nah, you're number 6. Check out this guy looking all Michael Marone with 2 missing teeth. As number 1 takes him on a tour of the plant, take him to the communications department, take him through the long hallways as peepers watch from the sideline. Woohoo! In a full page centerfold spread, we get a look at the giant computer that makes all decisions, the one we call number 1. As the monitors flash and a scroll shoots out the side of the appliance. And I'm going to say that nice as possible. I wanted to say the computer pooped one out, but I didn't. Oh, God, but I did. Job evaluation successful. Applicant parole as number 2. Process complete. Candidate suitable for recruitment. So this little number 1 guy looking like he's about to squeeze to Sherman right there, looks up at the prisoner guy and tells him, well, you've been cleared. You're going to be number 2. Ah, you're number 2. He runs away in fear because he don't want to be a pile of poop. Well, I wouldn't be me if I didn't take a couple of minutes real quick to tell y'all to be sure to check out Brain Benders Banners Chrissy. Hey, I'm on that show every Saturday night about 9:30 or 10 o'clock whenever we get started. And it's always a ride. Be sure to check out Brain Benders Banner Chrissy. And hey, Corey sent me some really cool cards. Yeah, his business cards. You know, a YouTube channel with business cards really gets people's attention. I know some other people who might want to do that. Right, Thrash Pine No Puns, my partner in crime. And you can see us every other Sunday on his channel and my flock Sarah's channel when we put out some really great shows. Last week we talked about Star Trek and we had Chance Bartel on there. And everybody should check that show out. It was one of the best I was ever on. Be sure to check out Pat McCormick at the Golden Rage of TV. We all love Pat McCormick. And of course, Dave Sunstorm and his incredible brother Steven Sunstorm, the Good Stuff guys here on YouTube, and our Good Stuff community leader. All bow to King Dave. And of course, let me do the rundown of the Good Stuff guys. BK on the air, Big Guys 45. My plot is everywhere. Sarah, the nostalgic bot blast with Chance Bartel. Probably the best one of all of us. Retro Nerd Girl, Brain Benders Banner again. AAP Homestead, we miss you. AAP for life, no matter what. The Unapologetic Geek, and a special shout out to Gypsy Road. We miss you, Eric. Please come back to YouTube. And thank you, Bigfoot Michigan Rob. Really cool books you've got out. Next. And I wasn't the only one thinking it was about time for a commercial. The comic book had the same thought as it throwed out the Assassin's Creed remade Dead Life. Rivers of London? What? Tank Girl? I like Tank Girl right there, buddy. I really did. I even like that movie no matter what anybody says. And you can get some Penny Dreadful, which is probably the best thing on this list of comic books that come out from Titan way back in 2018. There's a percentage chance one or two of these may show up on my channel in the coming years. Well, if I don't succumb to my own sad ending. Oh, and be sure to check out the Life is Sad Ending channel. I really like that guy. He's been doing some good stuff lately, and I don't even know what to say. I like it so much. See, that's what happens when you don't write things on a list. I got a list of all my little shout-outs, and I've been meaning to add the Life and Sad Ending guy to it, but I haven't got around to it yet. I feel bad about that. Prisoner Man makes his escape. Prisoner Man is meeting back up with Crazy Girl. That's right, Crazy Girl from earlier. And Crazy Girl's going to have to answer some questions this time as Prisoner Guy just shows up at her flat. But, of course, it's not going well because that little spy girl is full of Emma Peel style fight. And she throws down on the Prisoner Guy, and they start kicking, punching, and throwing down. Old style street scrapping, and she's a handful. It might be the Black Widow right here, buddy. And, of course, it ends up in an uncomfortable hold on the floor. And they talk romantically to each other. And now everybody's lost as they talk about their love affair. But she still can't answer your questions, Mr. Prisoner, because she is just a pawn. She's a pawn, and she don't know. And with that excitement, we need another commercial. And here's some criminally good paperback crime cases for you to solve. You know, any book named Peepland, gotta be good. Then you got the old Trigger Man right there, and a Captain America ripoff called The Assignment. I actually read that book. It sucks. Hey, it's the girl with the dragon tattoo. They made a movie out of this one, and it probably sucked too. Or you could have had the girl who played with fire, and I know nothing about that, but the costume's really cool. And then you could have had Normandy Gold, and I'm betting that's something to do with World War II right there, buddy. Prisoner Man gets a call. Prisoner Man gets told he should have accepted being number 2. Prisoner Man You will regret it as the room fills with toxic fart fumes, as gas fills the air. Prisoner man passes out on the floor. Snap forward! 47 hours later, prisoner man wake up in a lounge chair. Prisoner man, you're in the village, number 6. You're in the village. And he's like, oh no, I'm not a prisoner. I'm a free man. No, my friend, your adventure is just beginning. What a load of crap. You know about the most interesting thing come out of this cold prisoner comic book deal today was I found out about the new series I didn't know about and a new prisoner movie I had never seen. And both of them look totally crappy. And I'm probably going to be real disappointed because I never really understood the prisoner much anyway. Hey, you get commercials now. You get a #1 commercial for the girl who danced with death. That's right. You get the story of my ex-wife and her tragic downfall. Oh, and now I'm really pissed. This just makes my pissed offness stroke level. They could have did this cover. I could have had this really cool cover, which I would have hung right here on the damn wall right there. If this prisoner comic book had had that cover, that would be up there. But instead, it's got this crappy cover, and now it's going to be down there. Down where? Down there. Oh, well, this one don't look too bad, though. What do you think about the next cover that came out? You know, there's a possibility I may do another one of these prisoner comic books one day. They're not horrible. And just to remind you, TitanComics.com is still up and running, where you could order #1 of Remind. And let me remind you that you can order #1 of Remind on TitansComics.com. Hey, sponsorship from Titan and Free Comics. Welcome. Just saying. So that's my incredibly crappy look at an incredibly crappy comic book. Even though you probably didn't enjoy the comic book, I at least hope you enjoyed the trailers and my really witty commentary. Be sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Be sure to check out all the channels I mentioned in the shout out. Be sure to join me on Saturday nights on Brainbender's Banner to hear more of my witty repartee. And see me every other week on Thrash Pondo Ponz's show. Hey, and once in a while, you can see me on The Unapologetic Geek. Just saying. You might want to check that out. And until next time, Danny Staten. Be sure to like, subscribe, and ring that stupid little bell. Like over, dudes.